And welcome back to Gallagher Ibe Arena. A big crowd on hand tonight. The David Taylor era is about to begin in just a moment with the 125-pounders. Jore Volk from Wyoming, 7th in the nation last year, beat Troy Spratley from Oklahoma State twice last year, and this is the best matchup of the night, as Volk is now ranked number 2 in the nation, Spratley number 6. And this is the only of the 10 weight classes where we have people who have met previously. Nobody else in the other 9 weight classes have met. And of course, this is the highest ranking match of the night. At 149 and 197, we'll see some closely ranked guys just ranked one spot apart, so those will be great too. So David Taylor begins his era at Oklahoma State. The 6-time world medalist, world champion, 2-time NCAA champ, 2-time runner-up, the Magic Man. And as Hardell said, is more, even as much or more, what he's done off the mat, how he treats people, his actions in the community, the ambassador he was at Penn State, and then for the U.S. Olympic team and world teams. He's just one of the most popular figures in the sport. He is, right? He's got an aura about him, and like I said, the way he carries himself, how he wrestled, how he competed, and even like I mentioned earlier, what he's done, more importantly, off of the mat, investing in the youth, and being a role model for a lot of these young ones coming up in the wrestling world. And they mentioned in the opening, the 3-time world champion, actually he counted as 4 because he's Olympic gold medalist and 3-time world champion, freestyle champion, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, great career at Penn State. 79-4 in his 7-year freestyle career, just retired a month ago after winning the bronze medal in the World Championship. So great competitor. And you think about this, there's only 3 collegiate losses, 2 one-point losses to 4-time NCAA champ Kyle Dake, and an unexpected pin in the NCAA finals by Bubba Jenkins of Arizona State. Those were his only 3 losses throughout his glorious career there with the Nittany Lions. Here we go. Jore Volk and Troy Spratley. Both these guys they're aggressive, they're quick, they like to shoot. Mark Branch said he expects to see a good open match. He hopes they go wide open. Of course, sometimes guys who are pretty close, they respect each other so much it takes them a while to get over the jitters and get a plan going, set things up, but we'll see how this goes in this first period.
Yeah, there's probably not much of a filling out process here, right? Volk's got a 2-0 lead so far on Spratley as far as, you know, wrestling last year, also wrestling the Big 12 championship. Volk lost his first match at the NCAAs last year and battled all the way back to becoming All-American last year, and really had a great performance just a week or so ago at the All-Star match over Tanner Jordan from South Dakota State. Coach Branch was mentioning, you know, hey, he'd like for Volk to get out here and get a takedown early. Talking to Coach Taylor, you know, you've watched Spratley's last 2 matches, kind of dug himself in a hole just with penalty points, right? But, you know, he's good enough to battle back through that. But here today, he's wrestling the number 2 guy in the nation right now.
Stalemate, they restart. The referee in this match is Craig Blake. Assistant to him is Evan Burchett.
He's assisted by Evan
Burchett out of Georgia, and Blake is out of Cleveland, Ohio. Very experienced officials. A minute 10 into this first period, no score.
Okay, I've noticed something so far, Jay. Volk has hit Spratley with this it's a little shuck with his right hand. Let's see if he gets back to that. So that hand that he has wrapped up, that's the one he's been shucking Spratley with. He tried to chase corner there, but Spratley did a good job of squaring back up with him. So he's done that twice so far. I'm gonna see if he gets back to that.
Last weekend, Wyoming beat Campbell 28-12 and also beat Western Wyoming junior college team 46-0. That's the Laramie Cowboys 2-0. Oklahoma State, of course, beat Utah Valley 38-6 and number 24 Oregon State 36-3. A couple of dominant wins. There's Spratley in on a shot. Not quite there. Good block by Volk.
There was that shuck right there again, right? Put Spratley 2 hands on the mat. So far, Spratley's done a good job of defending that, but no one's really committed to a shot just yet. It's been a lot of pace, a little go-behind action there.
Oh, out to the corner. Has the leg and the head trap. He's got Spratley in trouble, and 3 right there. 40 seconds left in the first. 3-0 Volk. Good shot.
All that was based off of that shuck that Volk hit, right? He hit that shuck, put Spratley in a quad pod, had him in a front head position, beat corner a little bit, almost head in the hole, gets him right there, sets him down on that knee, secures his 3-point takedown. And this is where Coach Branch was talking to us about where Volk was good in this position already, but he's gotten a lot better. And I think one of the reasons why, per what Coach Branch was telling us, Devin Schroeder, which is wrestled at Purdue, is now on Coach Branch's staff. And they've been putting in some time in this top position. So this is a key point in this match with 20 seconds left.
Spratley up, trying to get out of there. Can't do it. Volk hanging on with the tight waist. Doing a nice job on the left side there. Throws in a leg on the right side. Spratley tries to sit back into it. That doesn't work, and they're off with 7 seconds to go. So Volk, good chance to get not only the 3-0 lead, but a fair amount of riding time. He could go over 40 seconds if he rides out and not give up that point.
Exactly right. There's short time, 7 seconds. All he's got to do is freeze him on that first move and ride this period out.
Spratley to his feet, trying to peel the hands free. Can't do it, and that'll do it. 3-0. A strong first period by Jore Volk.
And this was an area where Volk controlled Spratley the first time they wrestled in the duel in Wyoming last year. I'm trying to remember if Spratley went down in the Big 12 championship. If he did a good job getting out. But right now, obviously, like I said, scores 3-0. Volk's got 40 seconds riding time here starting the second period.
Spratley starts the second period on bottom, to his feet, trying to get loose. Good job, a good mat return by Volk. He's been really tough on top, riding time approaching a minute. 4-point stance there by Spratley, trying to peel those hands free. Volk has been tough, though.
Here's what Volk is doing. Every time Spratley kind of gets in that quad pod or comes up and reaches deep with that hand there around that tight waist.
Now Spratley for a moment had the right leg, Volk, but couldn't hang on to it.
He's doing a really good job on top by Volk, man. That's just a good, hard, tough ride and being committed to the lift. I like what Spratley's doing. He's continuing to come up. He's continuing to work, right?
Kind of a semi-release there, it looked like to me. 3-1, 124 riding time. Spratley tries to go back in, but they're up as they're off the edge of the mat.
That's key. That's your first initial shot. Spratley gets to a leg, but they went out of bounds, right? That's something to build confidence off of. Like we said, these 3-point takedowns can change the whole game.
Sure. Takedown by Spratley here would put him ahead, and then an escape by Volk would tie it. And of course, Volk would have some riding time if he got out in a reasonable amount of time. So the onus is on Spratley now to try to get his offense going.
See if Volk gets back to that shuck. Like I said, he has not physically hit a knee yet / penetration shot where Spratley has, but he's really there. It's just a good hand fight between both of them. Now, if you look at it, who's controlling the center? It's Spratley. Spratley's controlling the center. Volk's got his butt to the edge, but he's got to go get to that leg.
Spratley gets a head trap though. Volk, a nice job with that headlock. And they're off with 27 seconds left in the period. Stall warning given to Volk for not being aggressive enough. So 27 seconds left in the second.
What Spratley did there was good mat awareness. He was almost out. He circled back to his right, got Volk there. Like I said, he's been the one controlling. He's been the higher pace. Obviously, Volk has more points on the board, but Sprat's been pushing that pace.
Final 10 seconds of the period, so it looks like it'll be 3-1 Volk. I'm assuming he will choose bottom to start the third. He'll have a chance to make it 4-1. Into 2, 3-1. Still the 124 riding time. Volk looks at his bench and says, "Yep, I'm going bottom." Top 10 teams, Intermat rankings. Look at those first 3 teams. Penn State, Iowa, Oklahoma State, the 3 teams that have dominated the sport over the last 60 years. If you think about it, they've won, I believe, 69 national team championships. So here we go. Spiral ride by Spratley to start with. The first order of business for him is to get the riding time under a minute. And of course, get a takedown.
Another thing they just had on there, they had the Intermat rankings, Jay, right? We were talking with Coach Branch about this at 125 pounds. You have the number 1 guy, you have the number 2 guy, you have the 5 guy, 6 guy, you got the 7 guy, and Stephen Poulin from Northern Colorado. Spratley cuts him loose, takes that ride time off the board now, takedown to tie it up.
4-1 Volk, riding time 54 seconds, so unless he can get another takedown, that won't be a factor. Spratley trying to pick up the pace. 1:14 remaining in the match.
Remember, Volk does have a spot.
Shot at Spratley. Single. Trying to trap the far leg and get the double going. Over the top goes Volk. Nothing yet. Spratley trying to turn into him. Now has both legs open. Now goes back to a single. Stack position. Spratley turning into him, but no two yet. No two yet. Grab by Volk of the leg to keep Spratley from getting control. No control. No control. Not yet. 40 seconds left. They're frozen there.
He's about to get.
There's three.
There is a near fall in there too, Jay.
Did he get the near fall?
No near fall yet, but he does have the 3 takedowns. There's 28 seconds left. This is a crucial part right here.
Sure.
Crucial
Get two here, it would be huge, but Volk seemingly out of trouble. Now can Spratley hang on for the last 17 seconds?
It's control Volk here. He still has Spratley's left leg. See that position? Whoa!
Oh, good job by Spratley. Almost gave up the escape, but not quite. 9 seconds to go. We're tied as they go off the mat. This is the kind of match you wanted to see.
This is the one we talked about, right? Bring your popcorn. We're starting off at 125 pounds.
Key 9 seconds right here. Watch rolls.
Some of these people already spilled their popcorn
Yeah,
in that last scramble.
That's true.
Big crowd. They're having fun with this one. Here we go. Can Volk get loose? 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will go 7:51.
Okay, Jay, here was the key right here. Spratley was the one that actually penetrated and got to a shot. Let's see if Volk gets back to that shuck where he scored earlier. So we're going to put 2 minutes on the clock right now and wrestle this overtime.
First point of any kind wins it. Of course, there's no stalling warning. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
One stall.
Volk got a stalling warning. He's got to make sure he doesn't get one here. That'd be a penalty. That would end the match. So he's got to be aggressive. 2 minutes on the clock. If that doesn't solve it, we will go to the tiebreaker. Volk was in control in the first half of the match, and then Spratley came on strong at the end of the second period and during the third.
He got to that leg, right? Not only did he get to the leg, he finished.
Here we go. Who can set something up? Hands behind the elbows, looking for hand control. Little lunge there by Volk, but not much, not a full shot. Let's see if he can get back on using that shuck he used earlier, or can Spratley hit the leg shot like he did. There's a reach by Volk. It's not there. Spratley almost got behind him, but lost his balance.
Yeah, he kind of had that, and he almost probably felt like if he kept it, he might have went to his back, so he bailed out.
105 left in the sudden victory. Was shot by Volk. Spratley counter.
There it is.
3. Spratley 7-4. Sudden victory.
Great match by both guys. Spratley was the aggressor. End up scoring there. Obviously, like we said, this will not be the last time that these two guys wrestle. A lot of electricity right there, Jay.
Absolutely. Highlights.
Going right to it, man. Spratley came out, controlled the pace. Volk had the early lead. Spratley ends up finding a way, getting it into overtime. This was the first takedown here by Volk, right on the edge, scored the 3-point takedown. This was a great scramble by both competitors. Spratley ends out on top. Almost had a chance to get near fall here, but was able to ride that out, take it in the overtime. And then, once again, once they got to that overtime period, Spratley was aggressive, almost scored earlier, but ended up getting to it.
Oh, man, what a match to start it off. If they're all this exciting, everybody will have a fun night here.
That was a great match.